Yo, can y'all hear me?
Regular season, but some of the calls you make.
Can y'all hear me, bro?
Hell no.
Okay, nah, my shit was looking glitched. That's why I was saying that.
You said yes. You said your mic some shit.
Nah, I said you a bitch.
Hell yeah, that shit is ass on
the
about.
champion.
Ever the sun sets, but she also rises.
Kia ora, I'm Jump
Hey, bro,
Master.
that Shannon
You
Sharp
don't
lawsuit
trust me,
is crazy,
don't
bro. The shit she was saying.
Your death will come with speed and precision.
Why was he fucking her?
That is the
Hey, gang, I was thinking the same shit. Why were you don't see what she was writing? It was low-key racist.
Exactly. What? Wasn't nothing low. Ain't nothing low about that.
That's one of those, like,
Heaven, this
it had to be crazy the first time for him to even think about doing something like that, bro. Are we doing 3 games in sub?
Yeah, but this nigga gonna take his son to bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Well, that's all right there.
shield is cracked.
Might as well just go ahead and start the process right now.
Rings there, Fuzzies. Got a minute before
Make it
you-
24.
Attention.
This shit's crazy. Worst game in this shit, dude. You can't make this shit up. Hey, bro, you seen what bro was doing in them console lobbies, right?
Hey, I expect all confidence to go out the window. Hey, I expect all confidence to go out the window, Nick. All his confidence gone, bro. I just already know that, bro. Hold on, let me restart my game real quick. Something's going on here. Milwaukee margaritas. I didn't know that was a thing. Carry me home or marry me now. You everything. Chanel in every city, sitting pretty. Bible scriptures on your bed. Scriptures you don't even live by. How she knew? Work, Uber Eats and get high. All right, I'm here, y'all. I don't know what's going on pregame lobby wise, but what's going on, bro? Hey, it didn't take long for him to continue the streak. That is like six. That's like 6 consecutive days. We load up as a trio, and he's dropped a goose at least once.
A goose?
That's crazy. First game in.
That shit stank, don't it?
First game in. Like, we talking 15 seconds, and he goose. Yep, got a goose, y'all. Auto sub.
And you know what? I think did I tune in that night? I don't think I tuned in that night, but I think I caught it the next day, and I can confirm.
That shit stank, don't it?
I think the stream had just started.
That's literally like he's on a run, boy. He's on a good one. Good run. Shit. Marathon continues. It's crazy as hell. It's soon, like I watched this nigga play for hours just now, and then the shit. As soon as he load up, I don't know, man. That was unlucky, but still.
That shit stank, don't it?
It's like as soon as he load up in a PC lobby, bro, just like the ass come out. I don't know what it is.
Show their true colors.
The ass come out.
Victory.
Yeah, you ever went to the? You've been to a strip club?
Yeah.
Yeah, ass everywhere.
Talking Buffy the
Stank,
Body,
don't it?
She make it
Roxy Reynolds, Young Pinky, with like all of that.
An enemy landed near me.
Hey Sasha, wrap around up here.
I'm coming. There's somebody down here.
I mean, Nick, wrap around up here, bro.
Enemy shield cracked.
They getting shot at. Hold
Look,
on.
look.
15.
No, on her, on Sasha, on Sasha.
Munted an enemy.
Do not let them best you again.
Killed an egg.
Impressive.
Recharging the shield, Suzzy.
Just give my shield a recharge.
Grenade fire.
They're right here.
Bro, somebody got. What are you doing?
I'm under fire.
I was
Bro,
rapping that shit.
Y'all can't stop fucking following me. Somebody has to sit on the opposite side of the door.
I thought
She came
we were
across. I
rapping.
thought we were rapping to the back. I thought we were rapping to the
thought we were
back.
rapping.
They're
to the
standing
back.
on the door. Why are you gonna turn your back to these niggas? How much fucking sense does that make? You literally just committed suicide. Oh my god, bro. It's been 3 fucking kills.
Backpack here.
Nigga just let me stay. Everybody want to play the same angle. We all get lined up. And then I got one nigga down. The other nigga is 1 HP. It's crazy.
Damn, you see they called Juan Soto shit a home run and then took that shit off the board earlier today?
Of course they did, because they had this shit at plus 360, so everybody and their mama had to play that shit against Aaron Nola, right? Shit is corn. They just getting their money back. Today was ass. I ain't gonna bat. Today was horrible. Bunch of donations.
Dang, I need to
Jazz-
start the washing machine. Shit.
The Jazz Chisholm low-key leads the MLB in home runs. He got 7. Him and Judge both got 7, bro.
What you mean low key? Tyler got like 9.
Try to stop me.
Who?
Tyler
Aranda?
Soderstrom
Oh, okay.
What would your mother say? Keeping bad company.
got like 9, bro.
But I'm saying like Jazz is up there like near the top of the league.
Clear your mind.
Yeah, they play in that weak ass stadium, bro.
Today hit one out in Cleveland.
Yeah,
This is your
that shit
champion.
was today was valid. My boy
I'ma tell you-
Quan went yard.
I'm gonna tell you who had a fluky ass year last year. It's looking like fucking Gunnar Henderson, bro. What the fuck?
Facts.
Hey, he had like 30 home runs in the first half of the year. Like since then, been just Garbaggio.
Nah, they say he was dealing with an injury to start the season or something like that. I don't know.
Man, if you can't play, if you can't hit home runs,
Enough land. Let's go that way.
you shouldn't be playing if you can't play at your best.
I mean, you gotta let that boy get warmed up. Same thing with Seager. He had another surgery on the hernia. He was ass. Now he's back smacking shit. He's playing at the back, bro. This thing is
There's
good,
one in
bro.
the back. One in the back.
But we're fighting. Sure.
Next ring far.
Right here on the door.
Closed door here.
Hold on.
1 minute. We have significant ground to cover. I have located some extra supplies.
Got a little trigger happy. Time to buy more ammo.
Lasers. Extended energy magazine here. Level 1. Standard stock here. Standard stock here. Time to mind you.
Down here. He walked down here. Coming up the ramp.
Just close the door.
Last. He's last. Oh my god. Got no sound on him, bro. And they about to get them for free.
They only got one.
Here.
Sheesh.
What rank are you, Chris?
Plat
Ass.
2.
Ass
Oh.
3.
I finally made the plat.
Nui por nui.
Keep your friends close and your enemies under your command.
Pay attention, you might learn a thing or two.
Introducing your champion. Do you fear me, legends?
Yeah, there needs to be a study done on how Nick Batum was that sorry for like 5 years in Charlotte.
They really trying to stretch it to go to that caustic treatment. Oh. I'm gonna try and land over here on
Something good that way.
the right backside.
They land over here.
I'm at the front door.
That way.
Countdown.
Rings nearby. One to be passed on.
Seconds and a nearby ring. We strategized effectively.
Attention. Evo harvesters are online.
The battle happens quick. Be ready.
30 seconds before the ring closes. Use it well.
Got some goodies for you.
The champion fell. They did not deserve the title. 10 seconds until the ring closes. Move.
Optics here. Close range.
The ring is coming. Reposition. Now. Extended supply bin here.
Extra supplies here. Firepower is
Standard stock here. Level 3.
Dibs.
There's a care package coming down.
New kill leader. Surely you can take the title from them.
Damn.
Laser sight here. Extended light magazine here. Level 3.
The true experiment is about to begin.
Ultimate accelerate here.
You know what? I'll hold on to that. Might need that.
I'd like to introduce you to my new abundance of toxins. I look forward to you all getting acquainted.
Are you looking for a 2x4?
No.
Okay.
Why, you got one?
There was one back in caustic right here on this
Make a
side.
beeline there, cuzzies.
Oh.
Oh, you ain't
I had just, or it was in the, it was back in like the, like right here.
Rolling that way.
Cause I switched for a 2x4 to a 3.
Wow. Good, little bro.
Extended energy mag here. Optics here. Mid-range.
Bat down here. Oh, he picked it up. Somebody did.
I need it.
Going for this Evo.
I got a Moby on me. That's right. We don't even need it. We got a support
one.
character.
Damn, that candle smells good. Might have to get me another one when I go back.
What?
Leveled up. Upgrade time for
Alright.
mags. Upgraded. Sweet as.
Polo? What is he doing?
Extra supplies.
Up top, they just jumped down.
To use them.
Jump back up. Oh, he's flying up on the bone.
They scanned us. They scanned
Don't let
us.
them slip. Enemy at that location.
I'm spotted. Taking fire. Recharging my shields. Reloading.
Fucking lagging now. What the fuck, bro?
They're fighting.
Down low? They drop down?
Yeah.
He's still right here.
This dude, no, he didn't drop down, but there's his teammates did.
Reloading.
This team's hilarious.
Round 2.
Gives a sec. Recharging the shield. Fancy
He
ass.
got a head glitch. I'm not
We're
fooling
already
with it.
inside the next ring.
Attention. Delivering replicator.
They're on me.
God, dog.
We'll find them.
Coming to you.
Recharging my shields.
You got to die for that, damn bitch. Need help, bro.
I'm dead.
This man no
Got a snipe
Is
from
it
up
a new
top.
team?
No, it's a snipe
Same
from up top.
team, bro.
Reloading. Oh, your feet. Left.
Hold the door. You gotta hold the door. You gotta hold the door.
Here, take up.
Watch behind you.
Just giving my shields a recharge. Listen up, got another squad coming in.
Fucking squad.
It's on. Holy.
What a sad little creature you are.
The fucking charge rifle.
Salvage. Loyal to the soil, blood to bone.
Victory is assured, so long as you follow my lead.
It's only over when it's over.
This is your champion.
Don't worry. It's easy. Bleed, pat, and keep moving.
Again? Again.
Why is there $60 service fees for tickets? Ridiculous.
Oh, you trying to go to that Chris Brown shit, huh?
Damn right I am. But I gotta wait on other people. I can't stand that. I would have been bought my ticket.
Nigga,
Would've been.
man. Hey, I ain't gonna say what I was about to say.
I mean, at the end of the day, if it come down to it, I'm saying fuck all of them because I did it the last time anyway, and I went by myself.
I'm about to push this door.
Alright, I'm coming.
Attention. Round
They are, yep, behind us.
beginning ring countdown.
First blood.
They're both sides.
Grenade incoming. Trap taking damage.
Grenade.
What?
They on me.
Why is this shit so fucking
It just dropped down on me.
Like,
Evo harvesters are now available.
Who had the Devo?
Me.
Want an extended energy mag right here. Level 3.
Michael Porter Jr. a bomb.
Hey, Nikola Jokic is just big Luka.
This win is ours.
Yeah, I agree. Something like it.
Time to put down some syndicate dogs.
They like they both low key like just they try and get some of the most heinous foul calls like
This is your champion.
Try as you might. You can't kill a what, son?
I'm tired of learning that caustic. Going
So switch it up then, bomb.
about to.
Get ready. Move it. Let's explore that way.
I knew you was going to either crash site or spot it late.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Next ring's not close.
I'm under fire.
Listen up. The ring be closing in 1 minute.
Shields are depleted. Recharging.
Evo harvesters are now available.
Not a good idea.
Shields are depleted. Recharging.
Behind us.
Coming around, they're coming around.
Making contact with enemy. Got snare. Reloaded.
I'm trying to come this way too.
Rings moving.
Hey, push this dude right here, bro.
Behind, what the fuck?
These ties bind.
One of our squaddies is gone,
Got a
Burgess.
goose.
Hey, we out, bro.
I have the banner. We must
I
correct
think it's
their
2 teams. I could
failure.
be wrong though.
Attention.
Care package incoming.
Yep. That's exactly what it was. Are we gonna save you from this one? Don't even worry. Don't even sweat it. You ain't gonna get this one. That's crazy as fuck. Cam is on 24 gooses this season. Holy.
Big 2-4 shit.
That is insane. And he's got about he's probably got 11. He's probably got 11 in the past week.
That's literally a dozen. That's like 2-pack of a dozen. He got 2-pack.
That nigga stink, gang.
he got 24 gooses.
24 gooses, bro.
24 eggs.
Shit stink, bro.
Mother goose, boy. Sheesh. My goodness. That shit's insane.
Funny.
I mean, this is the shit he doing, boy. Oh my goodness.
I need to crack a 2K today or something tonight.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
Need to crack a Red Bull.
New kill leader.
I've been trying to get off of them things. I ain't had one in like a week.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, stay off of them.
I could take some pre-workout. It's the same thing.
Another level, another upgrade.
Turn this
Choice.
down.
Oi, chose my upgrade.
I'm about to get off of this fucking rampage, bro. I do not trust this shit.
Yo.
Target there.
They just heard us resin.
Yeah, I see him. Fuck.
Enemy shield cracked.
Then he just one shot charge rifle me. Okay.
Rats, squatty just got smoked.
These are the same niggas, bro.
All headshots. 151. With an alternator.
My boy did 236 and got hit one time for 150. 175.
I took an edible at halftime. Oh, this nigga in the third.
It's gonna be one of them nights. It's gonna be one of them nights.
Fight niggas, fight. All nui, poor nui. Another chance to train. Good. We don't want to get rusty.
Breathe easy. Watch your side and never quit.
This is your champion.
You know what I look like. Come find me.
You know, niggas just high as hell.
I'm jump master.
This
You
nigga can't.
bloody
It took
who,
me so
ya
long
hooligans.
to get my stuff together. yeah. I was one of the last ones to leave, bro. I could not get my couldn't figure it out, bro. Y'all niggas, I couldn't figure it out. I know what the fuck y'all do. How y'all tripping.
Knock, knock. I'm here, Mr. Pathfinder.
Yeah, I took an edible at halftime. Oh, this shit. All right, I got to take.
Good work. Let's remain friends.
Bud.
talking about.
Slice of heaven, this time we tear it apart.
Yes, sir.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown. Attention. First blood.
First blood. And if I have my way, it ain't gonna be the last.
Rings closing in 1.
Hit the button.
Hit the button.
Evo harvesters
You right there.
are available.
45 seconds.
For those responsible, my experiment chamber.
Back here. Level 2.
Tick-tock. The true experiment is about to begin. Such gullible test subjects. All I had to do was offer a bit of cheese. Now, let the real experiment begin.
Warning. Ring movement in progress.
You're outside the ring. Get going.
Ooh, that's a far range.
One moment. I'm crafting.
Level 3.
Attention. Delivery care package.
Standing by for care package.
You want 2x4 or you want 3, Nick?
I can get that too.
Knockdown shield here. Level 2.
Extra supplies here. Use them to your advantage.
Death box over there.
Standards. Laser sight here. Level 2.
They get him back at market. We should go left.
Blasting this whole road. Barrel stabilizer here. Level 3.
I could use that.
Fighting to our left.
Oh, on the bones, jumping down. Right there.
Yep, running at me.
bloody upgrade. Munted an enemy. Far mean. Gives a sec. Recharging my shields.
I'm under fire.
He's running up the hill, bro.
Reloading.
Hit him for 24.
Yep.
Enemy close.
What? Right here. Weak. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, tap me, tap me, tap me, tap me.
Back up and come tap me. Go back up and come tap me.
This motherfucker. I need you to tap me again. Need you to come tap me again. They getting shot by somebody else.
Recharging.
They're reviving right here.
I don't mind. Everything is complete.
Cut down an enemy.
Gives a sec.
Squad white.
Recharging my shields.
Recharging.
I think we was trying to res. Motherfucker was trying to res, bro.
You might need to TPS out of here.
Repairing damages.
This is about to be so stupid, but I'm about to die.
Like good, bro.
Repairing damages.
Bomb down. Bomb down.
Healing up. Getting a bit of hoe water.
We don't have evac.
Still gotta pick an upgrade meds.
I got one. About to drop it.
Tower.
Need to go that way.
Targeting that spot. 1 minute until the ring closes.
No, we can't. We can't. We can't. Come this way.
Left, left.
Nexus right here.
All right, hard.
About to break this Nexus.
Damages.
Healing up.
30 seconds before the ring closes. Use it well.
About to go get
Upgrade
perked.
chosen. Who's ready to
What's going
die?
on?
I lost an insane gunfight to that ballistic. He was one shot. Literal. I think Sasha tapped him with a bullet.
I did. Popped him
Evac
right in the
tower
butt.
near me.
Warning. Ring movement in progress. Attention. There is a new kill leader.
A new kill leader. We have our target.
Blasting open this hole. Mind your money makers, eh?
Attention. Care package.
Looks like a care package is coming in. Big things in that.
Dang, these PC lobbies so aggressive.
Wait. I have crafting to do.
We gotta get through this choke.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown. Loot bin restocking complete. Replicator being delivered.
Replicator dropping.
Bro, he dumping that charge rifle. Y'all hear that shit?
Champion
Mm-hmm.
eliminated.
Trying to get put on the news.
Champion has proved unworthy of the name.
Shit, I'm already safe.
Okay, bet. They right there.
Rolling
Then.
that way.
Team here.
Ooh, almost smoked one of them. They're not good though. Team, get in.
Behind us.
Another squad is on us.
Get in.
Jump in.
Recharging shields. Care package incoming.
We're good, bro.
Somebody climbed up.
Taking damage.
First, they got a fucking Mad Mag. Really?
Round 4. Beginning ring countdown.
Our whole squad isn't in the ring. Correct that misstep.
Replicator.
Got a replicator coming down.
Here's a sec. Recharging the shield.
Watch this.
Now they trying to kidnap.
Taking fire. Shields are depleted. Recharging.
Done fighting at them fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Recharging shields.
Is there a team in this building? There is.
Reloading.
We gotta focus this team behind us, bro.
You right here? Or over there? Okay.
Kill leader eliminated.
They have no choice but to rotate to us unless they hop down.
Healing up. Got a bit average, eh?
I've been downed. Unacceptable.
And keep the heat got your back.
Big shooting at me.
I'm spotted. Take a
What the
dive.
fuck?
Shields are depleted. Recharging.
Here's a sec. Recharging my shields.
Recharging my shield.
Bro, we got to play right here. They above us.
That's not good. If they got a ultra.
We're in here though.
They're gonna try and pour in here or something.
Reloading.
I'm farming damage, no bully.
Niggas just won't stop looking at me with a charge rifle.
Reloading.
I shattered an enemy's shield. Reloading.
Are they above us? Or did they run? I think they ran.
Round 5. Beginning ring countdown.
They wrapped over here.
Target spotted. Far.
Cracked. Reloading.
We're close to the ring. We have 1 minute.
What shot did you hear?
Come over here.
Let's get
Repairing damages.
Where? Okay. Coming.
They're here though.
Opening fire. These ties fly.
Dogs coming to you.
Thermite out. Delivering thermite.
Down one, down. Right below me. Down one.
Behind me. Oh no, I got a heal. Never mind, I'm jumping down.
What up?
Oh my god, damn. I got a fucking charge rifle in my ass.
Sound like a bappo sharp tongue.
Bro.
Your back. Remember me tell you.
Fortunately for you, you are not my target today. Salvo. Loyal to the soil, blood to bone.
This is your champion.
Jumpmaster says, remember your ABCs? Always be killing.
Just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos.
Stand there, scoundrels.
Hey, Lander's
Stand
there.
Man, I miss my waka. Fuse bloody owes me.
I guess our usual spot.
Slice of heaven.
Nah, I was bullshit.
Time we tear it apart.
I wonder if my headset charged.
Hell nah.
Shut up.
I wonder if your R2 button is charged. That shit ain't working.
Go front, go front, go front.
Might be dead.
Yep.
Nope.
I'm grabbing a gun and running right to.
Yeah, they were trying to ape. Crazy work.
The next ring is far from our position.
Pussies.
Loving a frag.
1 minute. We have significant ground to cover.
About to push.
Here.
One's up here, walking down this bridge. Oh, I'm dead. I'm about to get a goose.
I got a goose.
I'm down.
They completely stopped fighting and just looked at me while I was climbing the wall.
Rest can be taught.
Yo.
You are
What's that, 14 or 15?
That's 15.
15, ain't it?
15.
Nah, that's 14.
No, you was one behind me, bro. I
That's
went to
GP,
16.
bro.
No, you remember you were one behind me. You were 14. I was 15. I went to 16 last night, and you went to now you at 15.
No, bro.
Remember I was.
14.
Remember I was. Remember I was 3 up on you, right? And then you dropped that one in regs, and then that put you on 14. And then
yeah, facts.
Yeah, it's 15. It's 15. It's 15, 16.
Niggas completely stopped watching me and just heard me climbing the wall.
It's just me, oops.
I can make use of that.
There's a Bolt SMG here.
Massive shotgun here.
Jeez.
Silver.
You shall promise. I hope you can deliver.
Today will be one of those experiences you look back and say, oh yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Me? I put the war in Warlord.
This is your champion.
Follow the leader.
Bro, why do you keep going Mirage, bro?
Why don't you mind your business?
Oh.
Worry about that egg you just caught.
Talk to him.
Worry about the wrong shit.
Nigga been getting carried all day. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Since I haven't gotten to do.
Surprisingly.
Since your mum ain't here to
There's some teens in there though.
Eggs. Eggs.
exactly.
Exactly.
60 cuzzies.
Hilarious. 10 out of 10.
Exactly. Oh, they coming out this way. They coming where I am.
We have 45 seconds to cross a great distance.
Back off, Ryan.
Swing this, Nick.
Reloaded.
Come on, open the door. Open the door.
Yeah, she ran.
Open the door, puss. Yeah, that's what you get.
Grenade incoming.
What a bunch of.
In progress.
I got the rep.
Ring is coming. Reposition now.
He's up top, bro. On the pillar.
I see him.
Go bamboo.
I got one dead up here.
I stuck him.
I got him dead. Good, good.
Knew you were faking.
Well done. We crushed the champion.
Recharging shields.
Ugly bitch.
What a read. Oh my god.
Recharging my shields, cuzzies.
SMG here.
Where did all my ammo go? Gotta find more.
Oh, go, 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 go,
Come
go.
here. We can upgrade already, Max. Oi, chose my up. Guts need to heal up. She's looking low.
Level 2.
Healing.
What a read on the fucking altar. She altered up to that top door and I was waiting on it.
Level 3.
Bam! Bam.
Did not expect me to be there.
Just a sec. Crafting it up.
Wait. I have crafting to do.
Attention.
All the ammo they gave me was 80.
You kill leaders killed their way to the top.
How stingy.
Respect.
I'm getting hungry.
Bam to the woozle. Sending out a decoy.
Optics here. Mid-range.
Hey, okay. Kind of right. My neck do hurt a little bit.
On me.
Opening fire.
Yeah, I need to back up, folks.
Reloading.
Sending out another me. Damn, he's
Running.
looking.
Standard heavy mag here.
What, they went inside?
No, they ran.
And guess what? It ain't no way we walking through that choke.
Mm-mm.
Attention. Delivering replicator.
Replicator here. Falling down.
Did I not pick? What the fuck?
Right here, right here, right here.
Send in a decoy. Wait, how do I know I'm not the decoy?
Right here.
Making contact here.
How many?
14.
Look this way.
Bam shot at.
Got bamboozled.
Gives us recharging my shields. Recharging my shields. Being shot at.
Here they come.
Reloading. Sending out another damn shit looking.
Should have played inside, gang.
This nigga was on the roof.
All three of them down here on the ground. Holding hands.
This nigga was you not on the roof, gang?
No, he hit me with a nade and stuck me on the inside. I thought everybody was inside.
No, I'm talking about Sasha.
I was, and then I jumped down as soon as I said they was coming. I ain't jumped down on the ground, but I was on the stairs. They pulled up fast as fuck. Cause they was over there by that helicopter. I'm about to make me some noodles.
Enemy far. Disregard that.
Path's chosen. Got an idea where it leads.
My ultimate is ready. Woo.
I made the right choices. I'm at max level.
Enemy at the distance.
Attention.
I'm gonna take a break after this one. Need something to eat.
Mind your
That's
marks,
that.
ladies.
I'm about to start some fun. True mastery can't be programmed.
The ring isn't really complex, but it can be a little complicated. Wait, what did I just say?
This is your champion.
Oh, that's a foul.
Do you fear me, legends?
Only 2 playoff games tonight is crazy. Put the NBA on, bro.
Follow the leader.
Attention. Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
First blood. Let's begin.
Next ring's far, eh? Come on, no farting about.
The ring's closing in 1.
Need them 20s.
Attention. Evo harvesters are online.
Rings ages away and closing in 45. Sniper stock here, level 3. your mum ain't here to kiss it better.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 2.
Warning. Ring closing.
Ring's closing and we ain't in it. If you want to die, at least let me pull the trigger.
Level 2.
Not need that.
Making
Bruh.
contact here. I think this place needs a little more speed.
What happened, bro?
People
Somebody
on
on
her.
me.
Leader. Surely you can take the title from them.
Oh my god.
Attention. Delivering care
Care package on its way. Sweet as. Another level, another upgrade.
I
Choice.
don't see him though.
Definitely
With the
somebody shot at
upgrade.
me.
Dope.
No, I definitely know somebody shot at you. I just don't see him.
It was Ash too. No, I know he ran. His bitch ass.
That's him right there.
Target spotted. I shattered an enemy's shield.
Reloading.
Reloading. Tearing through reality.
Oh, another set of people. To my right over here.
On me.
Decoy.
Oh, it is.
Get out there and bamboozle. Target's right in front of me.
We gotta go.
They on the other side of this rock.
Which side we going? Left, right?
Up here.
New kill leader appointed.
Damn, that's not left or right.
A new kill leader. We have our target.
Just be wary, it's people up there.
I mean, if I said upstairs,
Not bamboozle.
Got some goodies
what
for
the
ya.
fuck?
Damn, buddy should have been dead. The second guy that landed should have been dead.
Send in a decoy. Wait, how do I want? Bam to the woozle. Yeah, sending out a decoy.
Oh shit.
Target's right in front of me.
Oh no. Oh no. What was that? Why does that do that? I might be dead when I get back.
Enemy far off.
I think this place needs a little more.
I'm alive. Fuck.
Replicators coming in.
How did I live?
Enemy spotted. It looks small.
On me.
Going to the roof.
That guy over there.
Hey, hold on. Let's like group the Nick, cause he's the only one that can push us to the roof if we need to be there.
Alright.
Never mind. I'm coming to you on this roof, right here next to you.
Mirage right there.
Firing. Bam. Bam. I'm running out of ideas.
Found by my
Reloaded. Drone's ripping through.
Frag out.
Everybody's weak over there. Can you, hey, they over here, all over here.
Walk up. It's another team right here.
Chucking a frag.
The dude right there. Let's see him though. You downed him?
Yeah.
The ass right there?
Yep.
Alright, this is
Yeah.
dream within a dream stuff. Tick tock, 10 seconds.
The fucking
Leave
shit,
the rings
bro.
close.
Killed that Nigel, no mates.
Light ammo here.
skillful. You were the superior fighter.
I did so much damage on everybody over here, bro.
Wake up, rings moving. That thing hurts. Bam.
They still had one alive.
I'm running out of ideas.
I need a dang on fucking.
Care package.
I bet that care package has some sweet gear for us.
Get a heavy mag.
Resin over here to the left, far.
That location interests me.
Go out and bamboozle 'em. Got one spotted.
Attention.
Half the squads are left. Kill them before they die.
Shield battery here.
That champion didn't really intimidate me.
Attention. Delivering replicator.
Replicator here, falling
Extended
down.
supply bin here.
Nothing on my sleeves and whoosha, extra supplies. It's magic is what I was doing.
You want to move over here?
Far note. Got a target over there.
Loud and clear. Rings close. 1 more minute.
Hold on, bro. I need these bats.
Hold on.
Ring ain't far. Got 45 till she closes.
You right, bro. You said some shit earlier where it's like you don't hear no footsteps, then all of a sudden you start hearing your teammates.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that is the craziest shit. It will have you thinking somebody is on you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Right below us.
The enemy is here.
Bam goes the boozle.
Look at this nigga. Dead.
Recharging shield.
I might be dead. Get down
Bitch,
the
I'm
roof.
dead. Fuck, I'm dead.
Whole different team.
Can I not hit a fucking shot? Oh my fucking god. I can't hit a fucking shot for shit, bro.
How's he not knocked?
Game is so fucking stupid, bro.
Bro, literally nobody shoots. Then all of a sudden, one shot goes down. It's 2 teams here, and I just got a knock. Chill, just chill. Yeah, you good. Okay, you gonna be right.
Right here.
Let's go here.
Replicator incoming.
Yeah, go and run back wall and wrap.
One minute. We have time to strategize. "45 seconds and a nearby ring. We strategized effectively." I have 30 seconds. Plenty.
He see you. He actually didn't see you. What the fuck? He looked right at you. Picking up. You heard it. On you. These niggas should be dead. That's what I was about to say. Ain't no way they getting out of this.
Grab you back.
Same. Right.
What was that team doing?
Enemy there.
Need a thermite grenade.
An enemy's here. We've an enemy here.
That's this team dead to rights. backed them down. You get their teammate up.
Companions, move here. Cowards die many times before their deaths. Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. Here, now.
But this team full reset. Oh, he died to the storm. What is that person doing? Oh my God, Kawhi?
Been a minute since we talked to y'all. Last time we spoke to you was Draft 101. I thought that was a pretty cool thing to do. And Brian brought us to go up there and talk to the people and shake hands with the folks and all that. The Waterburger was cool. Shouts out to Waterburger and them. And that's just another thing I get to check off the bucket list, Brian. I'm grateful to be able to do it with you.
What was your experience, man? What'd you think?
I tell you what, Brian. I had not talked. I haven't spoken in front of people before. We do this all the time where thousands of people come in and talk to us, but I'm really just talking to a camera, or I'm looking at this camera just talking to myself. I got a chance to talk to people for the first time, Brian. And I was like, all right, Vach, I love to beat myself down. All right, Vach, you got all this charisma. You want to be, it's showtime, Vach. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to make sure that my outfit was straight, but I wanted to make sure that my information was straight because Brian Bros would be proud of me if my information was straight. And my information was straight.
Yeah, I thought you did an exceptional job. That's not an easy thing to be a part of. What's even crazier is that, because they tape it and we put it out and all that. We had a lot of fun last year. I wish you could have experienced last year's one, though, where we were at the Star and then you're in the team meeting room and everybody's sitting in that auditorium and they're all going up.
Yeah.
So now you feel like you're in this valley and these questions are coming down on you and stuff like that. But tip of the cap, as you mentioned, to both 105.3 The Fan, DallasCowboys.com, Waterburger, everybody that was involved with this. This is a big deal, and especially want to thank all the folks that some of them drove 2-3 hours away to be a part of the show. And I think afterwards there was a lot of happy people, got their questions answered, but they also had a chance to kind of chop it up a little more with us afterwards. And that's always really important to me, to kind of make sure that people get their questions answered that way. And again, thank you so much for not only what you did being ready for that, but for everybody that was involved. I thought it was a really, really good night.
Shouts out to my man Gunner that I met there, Brian Brothers. He is a fan of everything that we do, and he's military. He was in the Air Force, Brian Brothers, and he had gifts. He gave me currency from Qatar. This is a real dollar from Qatar, okay? And he also gave me this, and I was like, what's that? They would throw these out the plane for the native people to read and be like, hey, we about to bomb this shit. You need to leave. And I thought that was hard. So I'm going to shout out my guy Gunner. All right, so appreciate y'all for tapping in. If you have any questions for me, y'all tap in at VOCHLONB on social medias. And if you got questions for Brian, ask me, and I'll I'll contact Brian.
I got gifts too. Sean Phillips, who was at Sean dropped off. We were at the Rangers game on Friday, and Sean dropped off this fajita feast, and we missed out on it because we were at the Rangers game. But Sean also dropped off his board to me.
Wow!
So he did his board, and so he's got all his breakdowns and stuff like that. So Sean Phillips, if you're listening, which I know you probably are, thank you so much for not only the food you dropped off. I'm sorry we weren't there to grab it. Lucius Alexander said it was excellent. The guys that were there working, but thank you so much for your draft board. Really appreciate you taking the time to put that together for me, and I will go through it, and I'll get back with you and let you know what I think.
Make sure, Brian, we're going to get our boards done earlier so we can print them out, and when we do our own version of that thing, we'll pass our boards out.
I like what you're doing there. I really do.
Man, boy, Brian Bros, man, the closer we get to the party, man, this thing just kind of, man, Brian, it's crazy, man. Once upon a time, it was like, boy, Walter Nolan's in the conversation. Man, I feel like the closer we get to the 24th, Brian, I feel like we ain't even talking about old Walter Nolan no more, man. We ain't talking about some of these cats no more, Brian. I even feel like some of the Will Johnson talk has died down a little bit because he ain't run for nobody. I just think some of this stuff just take care of itself after a while, Brian Bros. I'm not hearing Omarion Hampton's name this week. Brian, something I'm noticing. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
If I had to bank on 5 names.
Okay.
Assuming that we stick there at 12, Brian Bros. If I had to bank on 5 names, McMillan, Golden, Simmons, Booker, Mimbo. How are those 5 names? What them 5 names sound to you, Brian, bro? And you can always honorable mention Michael Williams in there, but I'm just hearing less about him. But those 3 offensive linemen and those 2 wide receivers, those are the names that's in my mind that's sticking out unless some unforeseen stuff happens, like Abdul Carter dropping. I think those 5 names are safe, Brian. What you think?
Vach, I got on the phone the last couple of days and tried to kind of figure some things out with people and get an idea what's going to happen ahead of Dallas. And, I've got an idea where when you start to talk about, say, the Giants at 3, Giants are in a situation where they're probably either going to take it, depending on what happens with Cleveland. I think Cleveland's going to set the draft in a couple of different directions, depending on if they take a quarterback. Do they take Hunter? If they don't take Hunter, I think Hunter ends up with the Giants. At New England, I'm trying to figure out with New England because New England seems like a team to me. New England might be a sneaky team that's going to take Ashton Genty. New England might be a sneaky team.
It should.
I know on good authority, Jacksonville is kind of in a situation too, where everybody for a lot of this drafting cycle, a lot of the mock drafts and conversations, it was always about Mason Graham, defensive tackle, Mason Graham, tackle. If Ashton Genty's there at 5, they're taking Ashton Genty. Jacksonville's going to take Ashton Genty if he's there at 5. They're going to try and help their quarterback. They don't particularly they like Campbell. They like Mimbo. They like Graham. All like. If they were to trade back, maybe they go back to, say, New Orleans spot at 9. I think they would take Warren, the Penn State tight end. Is what I think they would do. So now that kind of puts into play, you take Genty out of the mix. The Raiders are kind of in a situation where it could be like, this is where Ted McMillan could very well go for, if you're the Dallas Cowboys. I think you need to kind of worry about that spot. What they're dealing with, everybody thinks, well, maybe they're taking quarterback. Yeah, and like I say, just the chatter on a Monday morning from New Orleans was, and this is from 2 or 3 different personnel guys in the league. They believe that New Orleans is not taking a quarterback. So here's where, like I say, the Raiders with McMillan, a possibility there. I heard his name at the Saints at 9 was a possibility. They seem to really like Jalen Walker from Georgia at 9. So got to keep an eye on that. And I say all this with the names you gave me, McMillan, Golden, Simmons, Mimbow, Booker. Okay. You gave me those names. I would include as just a wild card. If he's there, I would include Jalen Walker. I would include him as possibility. Now, Carolina at 8 and New Orleans at 9 are teams that are kind of in that range for him. So there's things like, could New England bail? If New England bails, that puts maybe somebody in play for Genty at that spot. But I could say I'm trying to kind of figure out how this thing is going to play ahead of Dallas, because I'm trying to think about McMillan. And there was a time where we were thinking about McMillan as a slider.
Sure.
McMillan was going to be a slider, but now you've got some teams, and especially if Genty goes, say, at 5, now you got some teams that the Raiders were probably thinking about taking. Could the Raiders do something to take Hampton at 10? Spytek, the general manager there, has talked about the running game, and the possibilities. So, yeah, it might get a little hectic in front of Dallas. I reached out to Sean Payton at Denver, trying to kind of get a gauge where he's at. Sean's one of these super aggressive, come up the board guys. He's got a good football team. He's very aggressive when it comes to wanting to move around and trying, next year's one, maybe, how far can he go? If who's he going after? Could he make a play for Genty? Could he come all the way up the board and give a lot of picks to maybe make that happen? But that's kind of the things in front of Dallas right now. I do think that McMillan's clearly in play. I think Golden's in play. I think it's very, very smart of you of bringing these offensive linemen into play. I mean, Booker immediately fills an important need for you. There's your right guard right there. Boom, plug and play, and here we go, kind of guy. If you draft Simmons, there's a guy. I think you plug him in at left tackle. You find something to do. Do you compete with Guyton there, or do you kick Guyton over and let him compete at right tackle? But Simmons is ready to play from Ohio State. So Dallas is kind of at the mercy a little bit of maybe which way the board goes ahead of them. I think it starts potentially like you say, with Jacksonville. And if they take Genty like I think they are, then man, that puts McMillan in play at a couple of different spots. And what we need to figure out right now, Vach, is that do they have Simmons, Mimbow, Booker, maybe even Walker or Williams over Golden? Is if I was hearing that they had 12 first-round names, is what I was hearing. So barring any, I don't think they're going to window dress their board. They probably have one quarterback. I don't know how many wide receivers they have. A lot of boards have 4 wide receivers, depending on where you put Hunter. But the number I heard was 12. And so if that's the case, man, you're right there on your number. And, but how much do they really like I said, Mykel Williams, Walker, if he's there, Mimbow, Simmons, do they like Booker? Do they like those players better than they like Golden? Maybe they like McMillan clearly, and then now we've got some gap between where Golden is.
A couple things popped up on the Twitter today. Brian brought us. Nick Harris reported that the Cowboys were enamored with Josh Simmons.
Yeah.
I said, damn, boy, the timing of this show is interesting, man. And Nick puts out this article with 4 names that we know. I mean, we knew that Mykel and Will Johnson was on there. It was the if the Cowboys don't take wide receiver, look out list. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we knew Shamar was on that list, but he just dropped Josh Simmons on there. And then we hear that he was enamored, and of course we did the draft 101. We're just hearing that, Brian, bro. I just think it's interesting that around this time we get some more hype around Josh Simmons, but we add another offensive lineman to the list. It's not like the Cowboys quietly been looking at offensive linemen. We already know Mimbo and Banks were 30 visits.
Yeah.
But Brian, did you see what Calvin Watkins tweeted today?
He said that Booker was a 30 visit as well.
Man, Brian, brother, what the hell going on? I just got a feeling that when it gets loud around this time, I think it's on purpose. When it gets loud around this time, I think it's on purpose, Brian. And if I think, could be chumming the water. Don't get me wrong. Could be chumming the water.
Yeah.
But I think when we get in the, like once we get going Thursday, Brian, bro, I think it's gonna be one of those offensive linemen or one of those receivers, whichever one's the highest on the board. Walker's interesting though. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, no, I just, like I said, I think Golden clearly is in the mix. If they lose McMillan, But now I wonder in competition, do they have, like I said, do they have Simmons, Mimbo, Booker? Do they have those guys, those offensive linemen above him, on their stack? I mean, maybe their stack is McMillan and then Simmons and then, going down. So I think there's a couple. I think there's a couple of guys in play. I really do. I think that the defensive guys. I think Michael Williams is in play. I think Will Johnson's in play, and I do think that if Jalen Walker was there when they picked, I think he would absolutely be a consideration for them.
Man, Calvin Watkins also tweeted Brian Bros. I was like, damn, Calvin.
Yeah. Yeah.
That our guy Benjamin Morrison that we love to pieces.
Yeah.
The cornerback from Notre Dame, he's probably top 3 best man cover guys in the draft. Brian Bros plays, plays inside, outside. Last year's film fantastic. This year also.
Yeah.
But one player to watch in the draft is Notre Dame corner Benjamin Morrison. He's having a scheduled private workout for teams today.
Yeah.
And
in Phoenix.
And the Cowboys will be in attendance.
Yes, sir.
It ain't like he's running away from nothing, Brian Bros. So you would assume that he's healed up enough to where if season gets here or camp, let's just say camp gets here, that he'll be good to go for camp. If Morrison is healthy, you would have to assume that it bumps him up a little bit, huh?
Yeah. So I'm trying to let me go back if I could circle back because I did ask some of my trainer buddies about him specifically, and because I just wanted to make sure this workout, by the way, for Benjamin Morrison is really important to Dallas.
Yeah.
It really is because they circled this date as okay, let's go take a look at him. He's been cleared by doctors for a workout, which we now today. He's got a degenerate hip and some concern, but should be okay. And the degenerate hip thing is something that I know I experienced when I was in Green Bay with Brett Favre. When we traded for him, there were questions about a hip, and then Brett Favre played 20 years. Now, again, different positions, corners and quarterbacks and all that. So, same thing with Jeremiah Trotter, degenerate knee. Doctor says, Brian, I don't know, 10 games or 10 years. He played a long time. So, yeah, if, hopefully it's something that's okay. But, yeah, I know when I asked about him specifically, they were looking at the workout. And then another trainer in the league told me, he goes, hey, he should be fine. It's a hip. And this is kind of where we're at. So if all those things check out, if all the teams have, and a lot of these teams trade medical information with each other, they're in these pod groups. The Cowboys, when I was working, used to be with like the Giants, the Saints, the Buccaneers. Those were the doctors and the trainers that they worked with on these medical grades and stuff. And these doctors and trainers trade grades all through the league. And some have guys off boards and some guys are okay. And, that's kind of how that rolls. But yeah, I think this is a big workout for Morrison and to kind of show teams really physically where he's at.
Brian, the first round, I think you develop a certain numbness to it.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, whatever happens in the first round, Brian. But I'm just sitting here thinking about what can happen in the second round.
Yeah.
It hurts my spirit at all the possibilities that could happen at 44. Because I would love to have Schlesinger. But I went back and watched Travion Henderson today, Brian Bros. I say, damn, boy. Then we're talking about this Benjamin Morrison kid. I'm like, damn, Brian Bros. If Siobhan Revell is there, I'm like, damn, dog. I know first round is important. I think 44 is so easy to be nailed, Brian Bros, because there's so many dudes around that. Donovan Jackson is a guy that can go there. I feel like it's incredibly difficult to miss at 44. And I know it's guys we're going to miss out on at 12. I can live with that. I know if you had a pick, I know you would go Revel, you know, a cornerback from ECU. But man, Brian, bro, why does it feel like all my favorite guys are in this 44 spot? It feels like all my favorite possibilities are right there, whether it be I just named a bunch of guys, but you can add Best to the conversation if you don't go wide receiver in the first round, Brian. Bro, it just seems that there's a bunch of edges you can go. You know what I mean? It just sucks to be right there at 44 and not have multiple seconds because all my favorite guys go right there, bro.
Yeah, I was talking to some people in the league today about Dallas, and the conversation was, I'm hearing don't write running back in pin at 44.
Damn.
So now, not to say that I'm just saying it could be a possibility, but it also could be you named off 3 or 4 guys that you'd absolutely love to have, and maybe you address the running back situation, at 76. I know we had the draft. I talked about a mock draft that Pro Football Focus did today on air on 105.3 The Fan. John Owning, who I know John's probably listening to our broadcast right now. And John he knows the Cowboys backwards and forwards. He does stuff with Pro Football Focus, but he does know the Cowboys. He's very much in tune to what's going on. And he happened to take our LSU edge rusher at 44.
Swinson.
He took Swinson at 44.
Yeah, that's a good.
And so I was like, wow, that's the first time I'd seen that. And then he turned around and took a running back, Sampson, in the third. I believe I got that right because he passed on Harvey. Harvey went right after. So there's a situation where he waited till the third round no, I take that back. My apologies. He did not take a back in the third round. So he waited to the fifth, and then he went 2 backs is what he did.
Yeah.
He took the kid from SMU, Smith.
Yeah,
and I'm trying to think of he waited till the 5th round and got 2 backs, and then turn around and didn't take one in the third, which me personally, I'm trying not to get out of the, I'm trying to get it back before the end of the third round. Me personally, I am. But John, he double dipped the thing in the 5th round to get a couple of guys. But that's an interesting way to attack. Me personally, I wouldn't have done it that way. But it's just a little bit different mock draft than what we've seen in some of the others that he took the premise of, hey, don't pencil in a running back at 44. Don't do that.
I think
he took Collins, the defensive tackle from Texas, at 76.
Okay.
Is who he took. Now, okay, Vosh, hearing a couple of things medically about Collins, hearing some things medically about Harmon. So if you wonder why guys might be sliding, and again, I don't want to get into specifics of the injuries, but it's something that's concerning to the trainers. So yeah, that's kind of, so if you see Collins potentially sliding, Harmon potentially sliding, you might have an idea about some of the injuries.
Man, Brian, as you just mentioned, I wouldn't rate 44 in pen for running back.
Yeah.
Let me see. I got my board pulled up here, Brian. These are my second and third round guys I got highlighted right here. Hampton, Johnson, Henderson, Harvey, and then I got Sampson, Judkins, Smith, Giddens, Krosky, Mayer. I think those are two totally different groups of dudes, man.
Yeah.
I think those are two totally different groups of dudes, and I think the third round group of dudes are cool only if you got a fantastic dude already, Brian Bros. That's just how I feel, you know. I think it's kind of like David Montgomery. You wouldn't want David Montgomery to be your lead back unless you got Jahmyr Gibbs in the house already. I would like a true 1-2 punch, not like a 1-5 punch. But I like these running backs in the 5th too, Brian. But man,
yeah,
I'm like you, man. I don't want it to go too long. Maybe I'll sacrifice the second round running back if I could really get one of the guys I love there. But it's gonna have to be Sampson, Judkins, Smith, Giddens, Krosky, Mayer for me. You know, one of those guys, man. I don't want to wait too long. So shouts out to everybody that wants to double dip. But Ollie Gordon and Marcus Yarns is not as good as one Travion Henderson, Brian. That's how I feel.
See, I totally agree with you on that. And I went back because I looked at my stack. It was Bashard Smith, SMU, was who he took